Welcome to Moments of Stillness, a place to slow down and find peace within yourself. Today, let's talk about when you feel rejected, how not to lose confidence. There are days when you feel like you don't belong anywhere. You send a message and no one replies. You give your best in a relationship and the other person quietly walks away. You put your heart into a dream, a job, a chance, and all you hear back is silence. And then a quiet question rises inside you. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Rejection is one of the most delicate kinds of pain. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't scream. It just sits there, heavy, invisible, inside your chest. It makes you question your worth. It makes you afraid to open your heart again. It whispers that maybe you're not someone worth choosing. Every human being shares a simple longing to be seen, to be heard, to be accepted. So when someone turns away, no matter the reason, it hurts deeply. Because it's not just about losing an opportunity or a person. It's about losing the feeling that you matter. But here's something we rarely understand. Rejection doesn't define your worth. It only reflects another person's perspective, or a mismatch of timing, needs, or understanding. Someone might not choose you, not because you lack value, but because they're unable to see the part of you that truly shines. Or maybe your paths are simply meant to move in different directions. Life has a gentle way of separating what no longer fits, so that both souls can grow where they are meant to be. Yet before we realize that, we often fall into the trap of self-doubt. We start seeing ourselves through someone else's eyes. We begin to believe that if we weren't chosen, it must mean we're not enough. And from there, we shrink. We hold back our light. We stop showing who we are. We start changing ourselves just to be accepted, and slowly, we lose the person we once were. The truth is, rejection itself isn't what breaks us. It's when we start rejecting ourselves that the real damage begins. When we stop believing in our own worth, we close the door on life before it even has the chance to open again. We think, if I were different, maybe they'd love me more. But love that depends on changing who you are was never love to begin with. Real love begins when you can stand in your truth, even if it means not being chosen. If rejection teaches us anything, it's this. Your value isn't up for negotiation. Someone's silence doesn't mean you're wrong. A closed door doesn't mean you're unworthy. Sometimes, it simply means life is protecting you from something that isn't right for you. Think back for a moment. How many times have you thought you'd lost everything, only to look back one day and whisper, "Thank God that didn't work out"? How many times did someone's departure make room for a version of you that was stronger, wiser, and more at peace? No one enjoys being rejected. But sometimes, rejection is life's way of teaching us to stand tall on our own. When there's no one left to hold you, you learn to hold yourself. When no one believes in you, you learn to believe anyway. When there's nowhere left to lean, you discover that you were strong enough all along. Someone once said, rejection doesn't mean you're not valuable. It means you were placed in the wrong setting. A wildflower might look ordinary in a market, but in the right garden, it's the one thing that makes everything beautiful. Your value never changes. It's only hidden from those who can't see it yet. Don't let rejection become proof that you're not enough. Let it become a reminder that you're walking your own unique path. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone is meant to stay. And that's okay. When you learn to see rejection as a natural part of life, you start to feel lighter. Because it's impossible to please everyone, and you don't need to. Sometimes the no you receive today is life's quiet way of saying, not this, something better is waiting. Allow yourself to feel the sadness. Let the disappointment move through you, but don't stay there too long. Don't let your pain become a home you keep returning to, because only when you open your heart again can you discover what was always meant for you. If someone doesn't see your worth, it doesn't mean you don't have any. If someone walks away, it doesn't mean you're unlovable. Sometimes rejection is protection. Not every door that opens leads to peace. Some close just to guide you back to yourself. You can't control how others feel, but you can choose how you treat yourself after the pain. Choose kindness. Choose gentleness. Choose to believe that even if today you are not chosen, you are still worthy of love, joy, and new beginnings. One day you'll look back and realize, every rejection that once hurt you was life gently steering you toward what truly belongs to you. If you're feeling unwanted right now, if you're carrying the ache of not being chosen, please remember this. You are not alone. Everyone you admire has felt the sting of rejection too. The strongest people are not those who've never been hurt, but those who have learned to heal from their wounds. And when you learn to rise again after being rejected, you'll understand something powerful. The acceptance that matters most is the one you give yourself. Keep walking, even if the path feels lonely. Keep believing, even if the world feels quiet, because every no is guiding you closer to your true yes. No one gets to define who you are. No one gets to make you feel small. Because even when the world turns away, you are still enough, still whole, still becoming. A soul learning to love itself more deeply through every rejection. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with Moments of Stillness. If this video helped you feel a little calmer, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a breath of peace today. Until next time, stay gentle, stay mindful, and find calm in every moment.